Hey guys, welcome to vlog 24, I believe, yes. Have not made a vlog in a while, but exciting stuff has developed. There's very exciting stuff has developed. We just kind of, on Sunday, we kind of were talking about trying to remove some wallpaper. First, we were talking about possibly doing the master bedroom, but we're holding off on that until we do the bathroom because that'll be a part of it. But also, we're actually trying to figure out how to, we're trying to figure out like our paint colors and also this trim. Here, let me turn you around. So the windows in the house have all been replaced, which is nice for us because we don't have to do that. Don't have to worry about that. Plus, that's very expensive. But the thing is that I believe that the trim around all the windows in the house were originally this color of the door trim and the doors. And I don't know how well you can tell in this with this light. As much as I love it, it's not. I don't know. I love this thing, but I don't know if if it'll have to come down because we're gonna have to repaint the ceiling as well. But I don't know if it'll go back up, but I think I'll keep it. So it probably won't go up in the house, but I don't know. Anyway, I also realized that actually the ring makes a line all around the room right there, which is kind of interesting. But this is like an oak color. It's lighter than this. This is darker. I don't actually know if you can actually tell. You can actually kind of tell. So we're trying to we're keeping all of this wood. Sorry, my dog is hacking. I think it's from it might have been smelling this stuff we used to remove the wallpaper, this wallpaper stripper, wherever it is. This stuff. And even probably shouldn't be inhaling it because it does not smell good, so we've been wearing masks, but I think he's smelling it, so he's hacking, which is known for. Anyway, he's fine, hopefully. So throughout the house, we're gonna pull off the trim and the doors and try and color match everything. So all the window, especially the window casings, these will probably be, we'll pull everything off to refinish, but these ones will pull off, sand, restain to a similar color, like to match this one, because I think we're gonna try and match this one, because obviously, as you can tell, that one is a lot lighter than this one here. As you can see, yeah, it was blue before, although it might have been a green as well because there's this green paint. So I wonder if they had the trim around this door at this door frame, except this opening, and then repainted the room, and then never pulled off the trim, which is, I don't know if that's kind of. There's some things that people be lazy about when they're painting, such as not removing light fixtures or switch plate cover, like light switch and outlet covers. And also clearly trim, because I don't know why this was two different colors. But the rest apparently somebody painted this room blue at one point. I don't know why you would paint a dining room blue. But I mean, this is their choice, I guess. And then they covered it up with this very bland look. It's okay. hate it, but I don't really like it either. I don't know, it's kind of, well, it's gone bye-bye, obviously, as you can tell. Yeah. So yeah, so we'll paint. We gotta still strip off the rest of still got all of that to strip off, and then this part. Then we gotta sand and fill in everything, and then primer. And then we'll primer and paint. So that includes the ceiling, because as you can see around in the corners, it's discolored. Also, it's kind of wet. We've been getting it wet because we've been spraying this stuff. It's just in this bottle. It's like most of it's water, and then you put it in a bit of this wallpaper stripper. You can also use steam, apparently, but I don't know. This stuff seems to work pretty well. You just spray it on the wallpaper, let it sit, and then you scrape it off with these drywall knives. But so yeah, that's the plan, really. It's pretty much, that's all the old wallpaper. A lot of it we've dumped into the trash outside. Well, we lay the drop sheets down, and then everything falls into the drop sheets, and we just shake these drop sheets out in the garbage can. So like I said, I'll take this down for when we paint and refinish the ceiling, because we're gonna have to paint the ceiling. But it'll come down. I'll keep it, I think. I just don't know if it'll go back up again. Because as much as I like it, I don't know. Maybe once we paint, maybe we'll see if it fits. If not, we'll get a new fixture, but I'll maybe keep this. And I don't know if it probably won't go back up in the house, but I'll keep it for now. Or maybe I can sell it or something. Maybe somebody will like this thing. Because I like it. I love it. I think it's cool. So if it can go back up after we finish painting the ceiling, maybe I can clean it up and maybe shine the brass up a bit. I think that would look awesome. Otherwise, new fixture. I think it would have been sometime last week or last weekend. I put in my Genie dimmer, my Wi-Fi Genie tap and dim smart Wi-Fi dimmer to replace the old Lutron Diva dimmer that was here. Probably could have waited, but I didn't know we were doing this. So, it's here. So I'll just maybe put some tape around it when we go to prime and paint. This will get replaced with a white Decora switch and a white. This will get replaced with a white Decora switch, and then of course, a white Decora plate. Those I'll put white Decora plugs. These two I'll update. I think that's what we're gonna do in the entirety of the house. Actually, this is another segue, kind of unrelated to this, but as much as I love this black and brass combo, like I think it's awesome. I think I really like it. I'm actually going to be updating this because I talked about in the tour video about, as you know, I did this guy. I put my Lutron cassette Pico remote here to go along with the dimmer upstairs for the lights up here. Sorry about that. Just let my dog out. He's fine. Don't worry. Hopefully. Like I said, I added the Pico remote down here, and I've been thinking about it. I think where the blank plate was, this was a switch originally for those. It just got disconnected a long time ago. I don't really know why, and I don't know 100% this. This is just a theory because I didn't really look too hard, but I think. Well, now that I've replaced this switch in here, that's a single pole for this light. So that's That's the only switch for this light. That's a single pole switch for the light here. So that it can't be this. It can't be this because one, why would you need a switch when there's one right there? Plus, if this was a switch for that, this spot would have to be a 4-way switch, because a 4-way switch system would be the 3-way switches on both ends, and then the 4-way in the middle, however many 4-ways you need. But this has just old 3-way wiring in it, so I believe it's for up there. And clearly it got disconnected at some point. But honestly, that's fine, because like if you're doing this setup where you're putting Lutron Caseta in for a 3-way switch system, like replacing 3-way switches, you wire in the dimmer. And then like one wire to the hot wire, and then both traveler wires are just wire nutted to the other wire from the dimmer. And then for the other location where you're putting the Pico remote, you just cap all the wires together and put them in the box. But they were already capped and disconnected, so I just slapped this on here. Anyway, I've actually bought. The reason why I am upgrading this is I have bought. Well, there's 2 reasons actually. One is that one, I wanted to put my Wyze smart light switch for the switch here for the outside lights, or the porch light and the address light, just so I can schedule it on a timer, so I don't, because right now I'm being the timer, I'm manually flipping it on and off, but I like to not have to do that. So that will go here. And then here's will just be, I'm just going to put a regular Decora switch, because this doesn't need to be. I might put a smart dimmer in here for this light, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Probably not, though. And then this switch, the switch for right here, I've bought a Lutron Caseta Diva smart dimmer. I was going to buy the older ones, like the 2 I have up, the one there and then the one in my room. But I wanted to try out the the Lutron Caseta Diva dimmer. So yeah, I bought that. I bought a Lutron Caseta Diva Smart Diva dimmer 3-way kit. So the dimmer and the Pico paddle remote and a wall bracket. So that will go here. And then I have bought another kit. I have bought a wall mount Pico paddle wall mount kit, which I am going to put up here, because as I've noticed, there is no switch for that light. Obviously, there's no switch for that light up here. And our dog, Bernie, he just actually turned 13 on the 22nd. So, I mean, wish him a happy belated birthday in the comments if you want. I appreciate it. He's old, and he seems to handle these stairs pretty well, especially that we put these self-stick like carpet down from. We just bought these carpet tiles. We just bought them off Amazon. But he doesn't really. I think his night vision is going, so he doesn't. So we like to give him the best chance. So that's why I did this, because there's no switch for those lights. Up, down, there was no switch. I added one now with the Pico remote there, but so you can't turn those lights on. And then I sometimes bring them up at night, and I realize I turn this light on just to give them extra advantage, but then there's no switch for it up there, so I have to come back down here to, turn the light on. So yeah, there'll be the dimmer I'm going to put here. There will be a Pico paddle remote there, and I will put another one, the kit, the mounting. It's like a separate kit that comes with the bracket, the Pico paddle remote, and the Claro wall plates, these screwless wall plates. I ordered all of the stuff on the I ordered all these stuff on the, I believe it was the 19th, and I ordered all the stuff on the 19th. I ordered the 2 kits, and I bought a just a standard Decora 3-game plate for there, and the plate actually came today. It was got shipped, I think like the next day, and I just got it today. So I have the wall plate. I have the wall plate for there now. The dimmers, the dimmer and the kit, the Pico paddle wall mount kit, whatever it's called or whatever you want to call it. According to my Home Depot app, it has not shipped yet. It says the delivery estimate is between like February 23rd to March 1st. Like, it just gives me a random example. So yeah, still waiting on it. Still waiting for that. See if I'll even get we'll see when it actually comes, but I can show you. I have got flip this around because this has all my information on it. Don't want to leak that, obviously, but I have. This is what I bought. It's just a standard Leviton Decora plate. Pretty standard. It's actually one of the hard ones. I thought I bought the more flexible one, but that's fine. This was like $4, so I could have just I ordered everything online, and I thought I might as well just buy the plate so I don't have to take a trip to Home Depot to buy the plate. So, although I could have just gone to Home Depot and bought the switch, the dimmer and the kit and the plate and just had it, but I ordered it, so, it is what it is. So, there's that. Here's the Y switch. This will be going on the switch for the front porch lights. And then I have this switch here, this Eaton. It's actually a 3-way switch, but if you ignore this, if you're in a pinch and you have a 3-way switch, but you need to put it in a single pole spot, if you have a single pole switch, if you're replacing a single pole switch and you only have a 3-way switch, ignore this terminal, the other terminal, and just attach your wires to these two. It pretty much functions. It'll work exactly the same as a single pole switch. It's better if the Decora ones, you can't tell if it's 3-way or not because it's unmarked. The only way you could tell if you do that with a single pole with toggle, obviously the toggle 3-ways don't have any markings, whereas the single pole have some kind of markings. Like this one says off and on. Others just have little dots when they're on. Yeah, I don't have any single pole Decora switches with me right now, so I'll use this. It'll do the job. And then these 2 plugs. Actually, these plates, I have these 2 Decora plugs, and then these 2. Here's another 3-way switch. I should probably use this on the kitchen light if I don't get a single pole in time. Single pole Decora switch. These plates, and then there's actually a fourth one. Yeah, see, I like these unbreakable ones. The ones that are like flexible. That one's the hard one, but as long as I be careful and don't tighten these screws so too tight, I'll be fine. Yeah, I had 4 of these, but one's on now in my mom's office because I replaced the dimmer that was this Skylark Lutron. This older Lutron Skylark dimmer was in our office, but the this knob kept falling off when you would you come in and like turn the switch on. Actually, that was perfect demonstration like that. So I actually took the Lutron Diva, the just regular one that was in my room, and put it in her office, and I needed a white Decora plate, so I used it. These were just extras from a job that my stepdad was doing, or is kind of still doing. It's that retail store that I made the switches of a little while ago. The one side's been rented out, the one that had the dungeon basement. It got completely torn apart. I never got to video in it, and now there's like a convenience store and a vape shop and in that side now, so I can't video that basement. But the other side, the upstairs, is getting rented out, and they want like wheelchair accessible bathrooms, so this might be a long video. I'll try to keep it. We'll find out when I edit, I guess, because I always ramble way too long and make the videos way too long. I think these were where they were just around. So yeah, that's why I have them. Yeah. Why is this on? I'm wasting my battery that way. See, like this one here, it just has the dot when it's on. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade all the plugs and switches in the house, the Decora, white Decora, because most of them are beige, but it's also a mix of like Decora and just basic, like Decora and toggle and the old duplex outlets. So yeah, once I get those Diva Lutron, those Lutron Cassetta stuff, I will be replacing this and that, and then adding basically making a wireless 4-way there and there, because that side the wires just get capped off, and then you put the Pico remote over it, and then there it'll just be up there because it's just the battery, which is what I like about the setup. And you know what's nice too with the Lutron Cassetta is that you actually don't really need the hub for it to work. Like, you can just pair the Pico remote and the dimmers together, like the switches or the dimmers. Like an electrician that I know said, I was talking about this Lutron Cassetta stuff with him, and he said he does that all the time, or he's adding putting the Pico remote in to add a switch wherever he doesn't have one, if he can't run wiring to it. So yeah, it's a very versatile system. So you don't actually need the SmartBridge Pro. That's just, you can just pair the things, like they can just be standalone. The SmartBridge Pro would only be for if you want like smart home control, which I have because I like that. So that's about it. It's current. So I might chip away at this over the next like week. But on the weekend, I think we're gonna spend like a couple, like all three of us are gonna spend a couple hours finishing off this room. So we'll see you then. I don't know if I would, like if I got a chance, maybe I would. I don't know if you'd find it interesting time-lapsing removing wallpaper, but if I can, I might do a little bit of that just to kind of see what it's like. But I will, that's what's going on right now. So I will see you guys all later. Hey guys, next night, I'm going to try and, as you can see, I've already kind of done it, but I'm gonna hit this spot here, just for the night. I don't know if I'll maybe do some of over there, down there maybe, but I want to do time lapse and see how this looks. I don't know if this will be interesting to anyone, but I don't know. People watch what they watch, I guess. So we'll see how it goes. So here's the time lapse. Also, I'm wearing the mask because the spray gets very smelly, so that's why I'm wearing the mask. So don't want to be breathing in. Flashbacks, anyone? God, it's hard to believe COVID was from 2020, was 6 years ago. Like it's almost the end of February, and March was when COVID started, like the early March 2020. And here we are 6 years later. I don't miss these masks at all, although these aren't that bad. Does it? I mean, some people I see occasionally, some people still wear the masks, but they were okay. I didn't really have a strong, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and work on this for a little while and see how far I get. All right, so about a little while later, I think over an hour, I believe, because it's 7:53 right now, and I believe I started around 7 or earlier or later, around 7. But I've gotten all of that stripped it up there. Still this bit, but that's easy. I'm pretty good at stripping this wallpaper, so I think we've gotten pretty good. So yeah, and then we gotta sand and fill in all these holes and all these gouges that we made from the wallpaper. Because when we scrape it, sometimes the paint peels off in a bunch of these spots. I did it right here, a bunch for me, right there. For any why I had the lights, yeah, it's not the brightest, so I had this guy. This is a clip light that I got from work. When I say work, from when I stepped into the job site, it was clipped on by the furnace, by a pipe, like on a pipe by the furnace. He's doing the basement development, and I took it off, and it's just this clamp light. I think these would have had a shade, but this one doesn't. So it's got this Philips 5000K $8.5 watts, so probably like a 75 watt equivalent. 5000K, 850 lumens. Just this flood bulb. So I just had it clipped on the chair here and pointed. So one for me, both for just for me, so I could see a little better, because as much as I love this light, it's bright for, like, obviously under the table right here. You can see it's pretty bright, but around the edges, as you can see, it's a little, it lights up the room pretty well, actually, as you can see, but I just needed the extra edge for it. Plus, actually, for you guys, wanted you to be able to see better, see what I was doing. So that's gonna be it for this video. There'll probably be multiple parts of these vlogs about the dining room here, so look forward to the next one whenever I start it. I'll probably be updating on the aftermath of this and stuff, but this video is already kind of getting a little bit longer than I want it to, so thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.